Alrighty, welcome back. We love technical difficulties in this house. Hopefully we can avoid them in the future. But you guys are currently running towards the castle, and I need all of you guys to make stealth checks.
Alright, that cast pass without trace.
Fantastic. Be careful where you set your iPad.
So much better.
So much better.
So much better. Katie?
What'd you get?
Well, without her pass without a trace, I got a 19.
21.
So much better.
You got with pass without a trace?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I rolled better.
I got a 19.
Like on the die?
With my plus 3, yes.
Oh, so you rolled 29. That's cool.
I'm a sneaky thick boy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I'm a thick, naked boy.
I had such a hard time finding Philly. It's because I have her old art, and I was like, where's Philly?
You know who the thick, naked boy? Gerald.
Alright. I got a 31 with pass without trace.
So 31, 21, 29, 38.
Is that 21 with pass without trace? Ooh, okay.
I only rolled an 8 on the die.
Yeah, group average, you're still fine.
Hell yeah, we are.
That's why I said, that's pretty cool. When easy to roll 21, 29.
You guys
Suck off.
quickly move towards the castle. As you do, you see as Theric and Fargone are flanking either side of the castle as you guys sneak in through a side entrance. Oh, so you guys in the side entrance. Sorry. I was at the front entrance on the map. As you guys sneak in, you guys find yourself in a long hallway, a couple rooms on either side, and straight ahead, you can see the grand room that has a staircase going up.
So what's the plan?
Alright, well, since it came to it, we're looking for the Luxon Beacon. Are you familiar with what that is?
No.
You would be.
So I do have it.
Yes. That is pretty important.
Okay. Got it.
So a Luxon Beacon basically keeps the Farlights immortal. If we can take that, then that stops that.
I see.
I have a feeling that that's going to be a lot harder said than done.
Absolutely. But luckily we have an army of distraction outside.
Man, a thick boy on the inside.
We believe it is kept on the second or third floor, so we do need to get to that staircase. As you see a couple guards run towards the front entrance.
The dog, would that be our cue?
I'd say that's our cue. As she starts to move forward. You see that there is quite a bit of fighting happening near the front, and you see a couple guards already, a couple of Farlight soldiers running up, chasing guards up to the second floor. They've already invaded into here. Wow,
Wait, so
they're fast.
They're going to where we are? Where we're going?
Basically, they're trying to be distractions for you, so you can, like, get around the fights, is the idea.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way up, you guys walk past a handful of rooms, and you guys start going up this staircase that goes across a wall in this big thing. At the base of this, you see where there's a almost upside-down pyramid of staircase that lead to about a 50-foot by 50-foot circle of chairs. And at the center is a kind of looks like an eternal flame with logs and a spear sticking out, pointed side up. You know that is a significant symbol with Renond, is the campfire with the spear blade up in it.
Can I take the spear?
I mean, you went straight up at the stairs. You go back down and go back for it.
I'm going to take the spear and I'm going to put it upside down.
Okay. You pull out the spear, make a strength check.
Oof.
This is your strong suit, I know.
A 13?
13.
Can
It looks pretty well, like,
Can I try?
crafted like this.
Turn it upside down.
Yeah, can I try?
Make a strength check.
Fuck yeah!
Philly's kind of looking at you guys like, come on.
Does my 13 assist him?
No.
Does he get advantage? Why not?
It's a
That is
pretty high
above
check.
average.
It's a pretty high check, though.
Yeah, but that might give him advantage. It's above average.
Guys, we don't have time for this.
Do you
That
rage?
is a. I didn't rage, no, but that's a 20.
20, that's exactly what you needed. As you pull, you just with the wood too, and just kind of the entire thing upside down. It's all welded together. It's like one welded like art piece, and so you just take like the whole piece out of the ground, and just stick the spear in the ground.
Here, let me hold it, and you bat the campfire off.
Come, we don't have time for this.
No, we don't. Guys, come on. We have to go.
Alright, I got you a new hammer.
Fuck yes!
Okay, sure.
God, the
I want
poetry.
stats.
We'll figure it out. But for now, we'll call it a D10 because it's like a big hammer.
The poetry.
I got
Um,
lost in the sauce.
It does a D10 damage plus a D4 fire because it has the eternal flame on it.
That's it.
But you can't really like put it on your back or anything
No, I'm just gonna.
because it's eternally on fire.
Uh,
Literally. As you kind of turn around and make your way upstairs. Okay. You guys wasted time. You guys make your way up to the second floor.
Arguably more beneficial for us.
True, because it would give time for all the guards to get outside.
Flip it upside down.
So they took the spear, pulled it out. They realized that the wood piece at the bottom was welded to it, and so he has it up still upside down, wielding like a hammer.
Okay.
AKA thick boy, thick things. Smashed.
If we ever fight the sovereign,
You are so subtle. Thank you, Giraffe. As you guys are walking upstairs.
if we ever come across the sovereign and we're like not actually gonna fight him, you need to chuck that in his face.
Will do.
Okay.
I'll make him eat it.
Oh, Philly, now do you see what I deal with every day?
Oh, it's
Hey, we're getting
obnoxious.
along.
Oh, I know.
As you guys kind of go up, you do see some fighting, but with your past that trace, it kind of makes it hard to immediately notice. So there's fighting happening not 15 feet away from you, but you're kind of just like quietly going as they're focusing on the battle against each other.
Can I make an active perception check to look for what we're looking for?
I'll say this is just an open room, but there is a doorway to the north, north, west, and east.
Can I peek my head in one of the doors?
Wow, that was way louder than I thought it was
Or do I have to make a decision?
I will say there is a fight going on. Staying around too long could result in them seeing you because you are just kind of standing in an open space.
Do you have any ideas, Valley?
I mean, from the back, it seems like the sovereigns.
Do you know Legend Lord?
Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes to cast.
Fair point.
I know that the temple is north, is to the north door, but I don't know if they'd keep it somewhere so obvious.
Yeah, wouldn't they keep it somewhere well guarded?
Well, I mean, this castle is well guarded. Kind of just quickly gestures to
True.
fight happening.
But I'm talking about somewhere where guards wouldn't leave.
Split the party. Split the party.
No. Well, in that case, if it is in the temple, we can assume the temple is very well guarded. Or we can go one of these ways, points to each way, but we need to make a decision quick.
Let's just go to the temple. That way, even if we're wrong, then we have time to clear out the room and probably sneak back through later.
Okay, temple, let's go. Starts
Sure.
going north. As you guys open up the doors, there's immediately two armor stands, which for a moment you think is going to be guards and kind of get ready, but they're just decorative armor stands. A large wooden double door, not theatrically, very eloquently designed with special symbols of marks of different gods, from helmets to eyes to globes, just symbols of different gods. It seems like a general worship temple.
Hey, Zion.
Yes.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
Do I know the symbol for Lyra, the goddess of joy?
I would say yeah, you would. You're very.
I'm gonna summon my sword and I'm gonna carve the symbol of Lyra into the door.
Okay, that is consuming more time. Is that okay?
We
I have
don't
a
have
better
time
idea.
for this.
Hold on, I might have a spell that can do it.
You guys just start seeing him make a carving of a symbol into the door. You're not sure why he's doing this.
Do I have something that would be better to do it with? I assume it wouldn't take that long. Like, can I do it with this?
So is it just a bunch of deities then, or like actual?
Like, just like symbols of different deities. Like,
For the
there's-
time being, I cast Prestidigitation and put the mark on there.
Okay.
So that way it only takes an action, 6 seconds.
I mean, would I see Mama up there? Basically, is what I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Not an approved god.
Yeah.
Which is why I put that up there.
If you guys want to make quick religion checks, as he just prestidigitations a marking of a dancing woman.
That's a nat 20.
You know that Lyra is the goddess of joy, and her symbol was not on the door.
I got a 19 plus 1.
Yeah.
So.
I got
You
a
as well.
20 plus 8.
Yeah. In that case, I would say you're from this country, and with a 20, you guys would both know the symbol he just put on is a unapproved god of joy. For some reason, the goddess of joy is not an approved god in Renond.
Interesting.
As you guys push through to the temple,
Yes.
okay.
Stealthily. Might I add.
As you push open the door, make a stealth check with disadvantage.
I was about to say, before we push open any doors, can I maybe slightly crack the door open and, like, whisper to my raven to, like, go in and check the room out for me real quick?
I need my stealth check.
He said his thing first.
Okay.
34.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
We passed around on Trace.
What's this pass without a trace at?
10.
20.
I got a nat 1.
You let
buddy.
the dogs back in, right?
So
Yeah.
that is still a 14 though.
Well, with what's her name?
What's Philly stealth?
Phillies?
I had a 19 and then I got a nat 1.
20.
So 28 plus.
You guys.
I was about to say plus 34 plus 14 plus 20.
What's that?
Should be higher than. Yeah, that's 24 average.
Just on the dice. Hit you in the face.
24 average, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Is it really?
1.
You were so lucky.
23 average. Okay, 23 passive perception. Yeah, fuck yeah, dog.
As you see, sitting there at the throne, not the throne, the pedestal, that's what I'm looking for. Sitting there at the pedestal, leaned down, is a Vidalcan. Bald. A band around his head. Looks like the sovereign.
Is
He seems to be praying.
I was about to say, is the thing we're looking for in the room?
You said if we run into the sun.
Make a perception
No, I
check.
said if we plan on fighting him, throw it at him. God damn.
Drop just.
I was ready, dude.
I like how imagine that he pulls it up and I went.
You said perception, right?
Correct.
All of us are just.
She has her
20,
card in there.
25. It was a nat 20.
He's probably praying at the thing.
At the top of the pedestal is the beacon.
Fuck.
Looks very reminiscent to yours, except there's certain pieces of wire that are much more decorative. The interior is much more lively with blue lights.
Know anything about Dunamancy?
Well,
Probably not.
What?
What?
I asked Philly if she knew anything about Dunamancy.
Oh, I thought you said, like...
Because that's what it is, right? It's dunamancy.
It is dunamancy, yes. Well, okay. In
Ancient-
fairness, you have the information about the beacon. I know what the Lexan beacon does.
I was just curious enough if there was a way to destroy it.
Not to my knowledge. It's a very powerful item that's easier to just move it,
So,
hide it.
as long as they have this thing, though, like,
So I
in
got a
general,
really
they're
dumb
immortal,
idea.
For all intents and purposes, yes.
so we would have to destroy it.
I got a really dumb idea.
Well, it's only within a certain radius.
So I have a question. Is this thing wired onto it? Like, is it stuck on the pedestal, or is it just kind of sitting?
It is
on it?
protected by a case.
Okay.
Oh, that dumb idea wouldn't work nearly as well. Does the case have a lock on it?
It does not.
How threatening does that sovereign guy look?
Make an insight check.
Oh, he is 100% the big bad guy. I don't know what you want. He is not the big bad evil guy, but he's a big bad guy.
Bro, we'll see. That's 11.
Looks scrawny.
What a punk.
I can make an insight check.
Make an insight check.
Try to convince me otherwise, because I'm gonna fucking smash this dude.
It's a 19.
19. He may not be physically intimidating. There's a power to him.
He's a caster.
AKA, I can't really do anything against other casters. I'm not exactly caster v caster material.
We need to get that beacon. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
If I can figure out a way to smash that protective seal, I can teleport away, and after I grab it,
Okay. I got an idea.
that's the best idea I got.
Got an idea. Okay.
Let me throw it at the fucking case. Let me throw it at the case. That'll smash the case. You can get it and teleport out, right?
I can teleport out.
Yeah. So run up there, and I'll smash the case. I'm gonna throw it.
Are you talking about your teleport out of game?
I have Misty Step.
Oh, Misty Step. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I have Misty Step, and then I can.
I
full
also have
dash.
some fucking javelins I can try to break it with, but I want to throw the hammer.
Unless there's just a
So
way that
basically,
I
the
actually
rest
want to
of us-
roll. Can I roll investigation to see if I can find anything of the, like any seal or anything like that that would
It is 60 feet away.
better plan. Can I cast detect magic?
That is 30 feet.
We can move closer.
You would have to enter the room.
Or are we not in the room right now?
You're peeking through the door.
Oh, I said that I opened the door, and then you said roll stealth with advantage.
You did say that.
Oh.
That's what happened.
There is nowhere to hide in this room. There is pillars to
I
the
just
side.
imagined that what happened is past that trace requires silence emanates from you, and so he doesn't hear the door open, which is why we had disadvantage on the stealth check.
I mean,
And we still passed.
let me look at
Because
past
it's not
that.
necessarily about height. Well, I mean, you
'Cause
said
he
it's
is-
a temple room. Are
he is
there
praying.
not pews?
There is like stairs with this on a pedestal, and it is an empty room with pillars.
So there's no seating, no pews.
No,
a
this
veil
is
of shadows and
specifically for the
silence
far lights.
radiates
I can
from
show you
you.
the map.
Masking you and
Specifically
your
for the far
companions
lights,
from
so
detection.
She's reading it right now.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a plus 10 bonus to a stealth check and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Restart the spell.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking
There you
you
go.
and your companions.
That's why I figured that it radiates from you, so we didn't hear the door open. So there's no.
Yeah, I thought we were in the room as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
See, that's again.
Because I said I opened the door. She said she peeked in. You said he said that first.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And so-
how close are you wanting to get?
I can move into the room a little bit, and then you can get within 30 feet of it and
So
still
he
be in
is-
pass without trace.
Right in front of it.
He's right in front of the Lexington beacon.
Yes. He's praying to it, basically.
Okay, which way is he facing?
He's facing it, away from you.
Away from us?
Yes.
And you said there's pillars.
There is pillars, yes.
Okay, I want to hide behind one of the pillars.
Okay. I'll say you'd have to get pretty close.
I'd have to get within 30 feet.
Oh, to detect magic? Okay,
Yeah.
so that'd be...
Yeah, and I can just move into the room, so he can move 30 feet into
Okay.
the room.
You'd have to get about 2 pillars from it. So,
Do you want me to make stealth checks in the middle?
this is the room.
Uh-huh.
You'd have to get to this pillar.
Do you want to make stealth checks?
I'll say just make 1 stealth check with disadvantage.
One stealth check with disadvantage.
And because I'll still be within 30 feet of him, right?
Yes, he'll still have the pass that race.
Okay, that is, with disadvantage was a 13 plus 20, so 23.
Okay.
Which matches, and I don't know how you want to do matches, because normally we roll that.
Well, as you get there, to start, definitely magic on the case.
Okay.
He kind of turns his head. Goes back to focus on praying.
Do I see any other magic in the room?
Hen. A lot on Hen.
Well, yeah, obviously.
There's a little bit of magic from everything, a little bit of abjuration. You get the sense that just kind of the castle as a whole is warded against any sort of mass destruction.
Heard that.
But the primary magic sources are him in that box.
What type of magic is on top of the box?
Abjuration.
Abjuration?
Defense magic.
Can't think of a way to open it. And there's nothing else in the room that would, release it or anything like that? That I can see?
Make an Arcana check.
That is an 18. Do I still have proficiency in Arcana from Planeswalker?
You're only first tier, because we reset the tier, so not yet, no.
Okay, so I would have... that is an unnatural 20.
On natural 20. Probably... You can tell it isn't designed to move, for one. Like, it has probably been here since they got it. But if you were to get rid of it, a Dispel Magic would be your best bet.
Okay.
Pretty strong one.
So it would have to be Dispel Magic and probably a roll.
Probably, unless you have a certain level.
Which I don't think that 4th level Dispel Magic is going to do it. Doesn't that lower the DC though?
By 1.
Yeah.
I cannot help him with this.
Problem is we'd have to distract him while I do that. And you want to throw the hammer.
Yeah.
And Trolf is going to die session 1. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, technically I could have the Raven go into, a different corner facing away and distract him by, being a bird. But then that would put my bird at risk, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, maybe. I have an idea. Don't know if it'll work. What if, to distract him, I summoned one of my echoes
Okay.
to get his attention?
Okay. Is that your whole plan?
I'll go from there. I'll make it up from there.
Okay. Do you
No.
do that?
I don't want to do it without talking to the group, but I could do that.
There's our allies in the room back there, right?
Yes.
Counterpoint. Sacrifice some allies.
Oh,
I would
that's
rather not
fucked up.
sacrifice any allies.
That's fucked up.
What are you rolling? Oh, to see who won the battle? To see if there are any more allies?
Basically, yeah. I was actually rolling for the exterior, outside the Therigan Fargon battle right now. But I will roll for that as well.
Come on, allies win. Allies win. Allies win.
Okay.
Do we hear the fighting stop?
They're still fighting. It
There's-
is quieter.
Still fighting. Okay.
I don't think it would be wise to sacrifice an ally. I don't know.
Do I have the ability yet to where I can swap places with my echo?
I don't believe so.
I think you get that right away.
To swap places with your echo? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's a higher level ability and it's based on saving throws. It's whenever you fail a saving throw, you can switch to your echo spot. Maybe you're right though. Maybe
I
that's
think
just
you can just
the-
switch locations with your echo. It just takes a bonus action.
And then later on, you can do that as a
I
reaction
think
from the.
so. Yeah, for like.
Or no, it's
As a bonus action, you can teleport magically swapping places with your echo at the cost of 15 feet of your movement,
So yes, you can.
regardless of the distance between the two of you.
But they can only be a certain amount of distance away from you.
No, it says regardless.
They can only be a certain
Yeah,
amount of distance
they
away.
disappear if they're further than 30 feet.
So technically speaking, what you could do is you send your echo 30 feet away, and then teleport. And you're only using 15 feet of movement. But
What are you guys doing?
I got nothing. I can't really do much.
I have dispel magic, so if we can distract him, we distract him.
So you want me to distract him?
I can help him distract him.
That'll work.
I will make a fucking scene.
Break one of the pillars.
You're hasted.
You're a fucking bitch. Oh, I'm hasted. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I got fucked.
No.
I was like, he knows!
No,
He knows we're here!
no. Philly hasted you.
Okay. Cool.
That means you have 3 attacks.
Oh, wow. What a... okay. I wasn't planning on attacking him.
No.
Your
so-
movement's also doubled. So that means you're 15 feet of movement.
30.
No, that means that like you can switch places with your echo more if you need to.
You could switch
Because you have
places with
60 feet of movement instead of 30.
Or-
Sorry. 80 instead of 40 because barbarian.
Which means you can switch with your echo 5 times.
Okay.
5 times?
I think so. No, 4 times.
So,
4 times and still have 10 foot of movement.
alright. So here's the plan.
No. Just
Just 4 times. Just 4 times.
4
No, 80 times. It's 5 times. It's 5 times.
5 times and have 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
And how long does haze last?
A minute.
Okay. So here's the plan.
Tell me what you're doing.
Okay. I'm talking to them, like, seeing if this is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just strip my ass in there. Okay.
We're already in here.
Right. We are. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, he fucking the whole
No, I
time.
know.
I know.
Go
I
ahead.
got confused, but we
Okay.
caught up. We caught up.
All right. So I'm gonna
Natasha.
I'm gonna strut my ass loudly further into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm going to obviously distract him enough for you to get up there, do the magic thing, take it, and then while I'm distracting him, I will summon my echo back, and that way I can just switch places with it to get back here.
Philly, what's your plan in this? How can you assist in this plan?
Make sure he doesn't die.
It's a good plan. What about you? Can you do anything?
I can help make sure people don't die.
That's yeah. Again, I am a sorcerer, but I kind of focus on the more support side of it.
I am a druid.
If things get real bad, I have a Deus Ex Machina, but I'd rather not use it.
No,
Look,
I cast
I
haste
can-
on myself.
I can turn myself into a big scary ape
Because
I
this
don't
spell
know,
magic
bit.
is in
I don't plan on
concentration, right?
fighting the guy. I just plan on.
Look, I can turn myself into a big scary ape for a minute and start going honka-donk on him. So this way, if things go to so this way, if things go to absolute hell, I
You're-
can smash the case still with brute strength and keep him from attacking all of you, and then bolt.
So you're going up there with him?
No, she's saying if worst comes to worst, she can.
All right, pop off.
So what was my dad's name? I forgot.
Oh
What
gosh,
did I name him? I
One second.
fucking forgot what it was.
Gerald.
forgot your own father's name.
That's okay.
It's been a long time.
I know. I don't remember either. So one second.
Technically, it's been years.
Philly.
My dad is Derek Haven. Also
Oh, did
known
you
as.
save your notes?
Well,
Philly. Do you know abjuration magic?
DM eternal.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's about right.
Because I have a beacon that's broken that we could replace it with.
Nothing as strong as that.
But the case would be broken. He would know.
Also, for no, it wouldn't be broken. I'm dispelling the magic and opening it.
Yes, but at the same time, I feel like he'd notice that spell being broken.
It's also for point. Well, would he? Because if that spell's been on there for long enough, then he wouldn't. If that hasn't moved, he wouldn't
Part of me
have
just wants-
concentration on that
Part
spell.
of me wants to be like, Droff gets tired of the talking. Just, yo, bitch! No,
You can absolutely do that.
Just go.
Well,
Enact
the
the
second
plan.
you do that, the plan goes in action. So
And I don't think I have anything that could replace that abjuration, though.
Did you find it, by the way? Did you by chance find it? Because I forgot what I named it.
I have it somewhere. I don't want to dig for it at this very moment.
Give me an elf name. We'll just go there.
Um,
An elf name that's not used in particular.
Francis.
I'll go with fucking Francis. It's not Travis, so I'll go with Francis. I ain't going with fucking Travis.
Francis Eduardo, whatever your last name is.
Been Laura.
Francis Eduardo Benora.
I'm so confused because I added all of your guys' personal NPCs recently.
Well, his name is now Francis Eduardo Benora. Benora?
Ben Laura.
Benora.
Gosh darn it. This would be so much easier if I could. Here, I can just.
I also have another dumb idea, just in case this goes even more south. I have a Deus Ex Machina to get me out of here.
Get you out of here?
Mm-hmm.
What a bitch.
I mean, technically speaking, he'd probably want you guys out of here too.
What do you mean?
How do you spell your last name?
It's
Am
a
I
person.
crazy?
Ben Laura?
Benlora, right?
Benlora.
It says I don't even have a Ben Laura in here, which isn't true.
What the fuck, dude?
His name is Francis Eduardo Benora.
Wait, did we change the last name? You did. I do remember.
Oh wait,
I do remember us somewhat talking about changing it to something else because it was supposed to be an important last name. That's all I remember.
there is a bartender that has that last name. Oh wait, was Ben Laura your mentor?
Might have been.
It's okay, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
We'll search for between sessions.
Anyway,
Francis Eduardo.
I fucking strut in.
Okay.
Loud. Really fucking loud. Stomping.
You kind of see as his head twitches, and he just kind of goes back to what he's doing.
No. Do not ignore me. Turn around.
He does not pay attention to you.
Okay. Alright, okay. Well, I'm just gonna get closer to him then. Motherfucker, does he wanna fucking talk to me? Fine.
You
And
walk right up to him.
And
You are like 5 feet from him.
Oh god, I didn't want to get that close.
You said you walk right up to him.
Okay, I put my echo 30 feet back there. Let's start by doing that.
It's your job to distract him.
Ben Laura, does that sound familiar?
Should it?
You should have used Seraphina's last name. I just realized.
I'm trying to find my father.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Bring up Seraphina's dad's name. That'll get him pissed.
And he's an elf.
Ben Laura.
My phone is on 3%.
Sounds weak. Gets up. Still not looking at you. What, you here to kill me?
Just say,
Are you here to kill you?
Haven? Am I here to kill you? This just depends if you don't answer my question.
I don't know the answer. I don't know everything.
I refuse to believe that you don't know.
What, one of the thousands I have imprisoned? Tens of thousands? Hundreds of thousands?
What about Haven?
Haven.
Are you doing this, by the way? Are you doing something right now?
Haven,
Hmm?
mass
I'm
terrorist.
waiting for him to turn
quite
his eyes
literally.
away. So far, he
That
is still
name
continuing
saved-
to look at the beacon.
That name rings a little bit more of a bell. Some terrorist.
You're gonna call him a terrorist?
Sorry, not Ben Laura. Haven? I'd say so.
Compared to what you're doing.
He kind of chuckles. I don't think you fully understand what terrorism is.
You're enslaving people and causing terror.
He's the government.
Terrorism is an on-law use of violence and intimidation. Nothing I'm doing is against the law, because I create the law.
That doesn't make it right.
Doesn't make it terrorism. Kind of turns around and looks at you finally.
About time you show me the respect I deserve.
You don't deserve respect.
Oh, and you're one that does deserve respect out of the fear that you caused.
Can I start sneaking up to the thing now? Fine.
Do you want me to show you sneaking up? Okay.
Can I?
You're
Like,
sneaking
Can
up.
I? Would I be? Like, is his full attention on him
I would say for the most part, yes. You would still have to roll,
with his advantage?
because this is still pretty open space. Do you want me to show you the respect you deserve?
Hey, Seraphina, do I still pass without a trace?
You should, so long as you're within 30 feet of me.
Choose your words wisely.
Why do you do what you do?
That was a 38 with disadvantage.
I have my reasons and I owe you nothing. What?
38 with disadvantage.
Okay.
He has something that he can sense life forms, so it doesn't matter. Motherfucker. And also, he can sense Bedokan blood. God damn it.
Just fuck up.
Didn't even think about that.
Obviously, I'm here standing in front of you. No one else has gotten this far yet.
Someone else did.
And who would that be?
Looks your direction.
Clairvoyance.
You're right. He has a life sensibility.
Yeah, I knew he did. I knew he did. What is my speed? Is that your question?
That's how I'm asking how fast.
My speed right now is 60 feet because I'm hasted.
You didn't answer my question. Do you want to see the respect you deserve?
At this point, I will say Seraphina steps into the room, kind of pulls her hood off, and goes, "I don't think
then
there's.
there were three.
I don't think there's any need for violence."
Interesting take.
I feel like we would all rather walk out of this room alive, uninjured.
I'll be walking out of this room alive.
Well, yes, but I think it would be beneficial for everybody if we didn't try to kill each other.
Then I give you 6 seconds to walk out of the room. 1, 2,
Are you trying?
3.
Did you get to
4.
the fucking thing?
Did I get to the thing?
You are within reach.
Like, I can touch it?
Is it touch? I thought it was 30 feet.
It... Let me check. It's 120 feet.
Oh wow! So you could have done it from back there.
You son of a bitch.
Read your spells.
I thought it was a touch spell, so...
But
was not a
you are going up to touch it, and you're like, well.
Gerald is not a talker, he's a smasher. Okay.
4,
Fuck it.
5.
I cast a spell magic.
Cast a roll. Add your a charisma modifier.
Charisma modifier, not
Yes.
spellcasting modifier?
Yeah.
Or I guess just spell
That's the same
modifier.
thing.
That is a 22.
22.
That's a 17 on the die.
As it dispels, she goes, "That's unfortunate." Power word kill.
I'm at 100 HP. Does that still work?
It's 100 or less. I just double checked.
Counterspell.
Roll.
Yeah, scared.
That is a 19 on the die.
19
Do
on
I
the die.
add anything to that?
Counter. Okay. You counterspell it. He goes, "Well played." Roll initiative.
Fuck! What I was trying to avoid.
We were all trying
Fuck,
to
I'm
avoid.
rolling really good right now.
I'm so scared. Gerald
hey, Zion.
always
Yeah.
almost dies.
I guess I'll just do it on my first turn of combat.
I am last.
20-25.
I rolled a 22.
15 to 20.
16.
So start with me and go this way.
I will say that with confidence. I am last.
What about Felly? What did you roll?
Philly. What'd you get?
8.
Phileas last.
It works perfectly.
Nat 1. I got a nat 20 and a nat 1. Oh, that explains today.
How today has gone in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you finally get your wish, I'm gonna smack him with that fucking hammer.
I think he's after me right now.
AKA, I'm gonna smack him with that fucking hammer.
He's reading spells. This is a dangerous thing.
Yes. We need to get the fuck out of here. Possibly without it.
No, I came for it. I'm leaving with it.
You might leave a fucking body bag.
I have that raven. I can send the raven to go grab it and then fly back.
We need to open it first.
What? Oh my god. This would have been so much easier if you would have fucking said the 120-foot fucking spell. Oh my god, she has a fucking raven! Caw-caw!
You would still need to distract him. Do you think the raven flies fast enough
Bro,
for
I
him to get
wouldn't
out
have
of his
had to
range?
fucking distract him so fucking closely.
You're the one who chose to get up that close.
I could have been like, yo, bitch.
He still needed to look away, and you had to get up that close.
Look at me.
Okay, there's no save. As you are suddenly within a cage. Force cage.
Heard that.
What breaks a force cage?
Huh?
What breaks a force cage?
You don't know. What do you do?
I sit down and start drawing things to sigil.
Okay, that takes 10 minutes.
I mean, there's no other way out of force cage besides interplanar travel.
I mean, even then you have to make a saving throw.
I mean, yeah, but can I Misty step out of that?
Nope.
Yeah, I was about to say, the only way out is...
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's my turn to combat, right?
Yes, it is.
I take off my band that calls Leothorn.
Bold move. Bold move.
What else am I gonna do?
It's fair.
I just almost died to power word kill. Do you not think this is a fucking dangerous situation I'm in?
Zhrolf, that brings it to you.
What the fuck does that do?
You'll find out.
Oh, man. This is getting nuts.
This is getting weird. Duckies,
Nice.
duckies aren't supposed to live this long. Things are getting weird.
Zhrolf, what are you doing?
Just smack him with your hammer. That's all you can do.
I'm more than just
Yeah, and
my
you can't
hammer.
dispel a force cage while you're inside of his force cage, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean, you have 80-foot movement right now, right?
Well, you were hasted.
You can get right
You-
to him, no problem.
You could also get to the beacon, no problem.
I go to the beacon,
Okay.
and then I bounce.
Okay, it is concealed. It is in a glass container that does not just open.
How do you open the fucking... I thought it was just open.
Hey, I just destroyed the
Yeah,
abjuration.
it only took away the magical protection.
So can I
So-
just smack...
Make an attack roll.
Motherfucker, I'll make it a fucking attack roll.
You have 3 of them.
Oh, hey, do you want to rage?
Yeah, I rage. Well, no, I don't.
Okay.
Weren't you already raging earlier?
No, he hasn't raged yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why don't you rage?
Because if I get it, and then I can back up a little bit, I can switch spots with my echo.
Can you not do that while you're raging?
No, because raging is a bonus action. That's a bonus action.
That's fair point. That's a fair point. No, you got me.
Oh, yes, if you go up,
I made a
smash
big
it,
boy move for once.
grab it, you can bonus action, switch back with your echo.
But he can't do that if he's raging.
Okay, that's a 17 plus 9.
Yeah, you hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
This psychic damage, or are you using the
I'm using the Iridium Warhammer.
reading? Okay, the glass does not take psychic damage. So just roll me the D10 plus your strength.
Wait, can I see everything that's around me? Am I just in a cage?
Yes.
What is it?
Philly, do you know Shatter?
Maybe. Let me think really hard about it. No.
13.
13? Okay. It breaks, but it's not broken.
You have 2 more attacks.
You do.
I'm going to attack it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That's a 14 plus 9.
Hits.
You had to think about that.
This is...
And that is a 11.
Okay, that'll do it.
And
Breaks.
then I grab it, and I move...
You
I move...
teleport to your echo first because your echo's 30 feet back.
Yeah, but that was when I was standing right next to him. That's when I summoned my...
If you move 30 feet away, then it would have disappeared. So it would have to move with you.
Okay, so then I just teleport back to my echo and then bounce.
Okay, so that is you have 70 feet of movement.
Yes.
So that is 100. Okay.
He's looking for spells that are 120 feet because he's about to use a layer action.
Not a layer action, legendary action.
There it is.
Teleport 120 feet as
What a...
as he just appears literally 10 feet in front of you. You're up. He is now 120 feet away.
Well, no, because I was
Oh,
still...
you're near the back.
Yeah.
So he is 60 feet away.
Well, I was going to ask, could I use my movement to move towards him? Or hang on, let me check something real quick. Let me check something real
So
quick.
does he show up next turn in combat?
I just rolled for that.
Because I remember last time we talked about it that he shows up immediately.
Right. Because I was in the very back of the room, because I didn't really move further than the door.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why you're 60 feet away, because it's a 60-foot room. He's 60 feet on the other side of the room.
So I'm going to do this first. Because this might be beneficial. I am going to use my spell Polymorph.
Okay.
And turn into a giant ape, because it has more movement speed than I do.
It does, but it cannot fit through the doors.
Okay, I move outside the doors.
There is so many doors. There is this
Well-
room, there's the door, then it's a hallway, then the door, and then the
What's a
opening.
cheetah's movement speed?
What? My movement speed is 30.
What's a cheetah's movement speed?
What's a cheat? Well, I'm trying to get in front of... Because I'm trying to use myself as a human shield so he can still get away.
What's your boy Leathorn gonna do?
I mean, Leothorn is basically a god. So we're gonna find out.
This is gonna be interesting.
So that was my...
Honestly, probably what's gonna happen is Leothorn's gonna show up and be like, hey, you need to get the fuck out of here. But on the off chance Leothorn's like,
Or, hang on, I'm going to look into what you just said.
Wouldn't it be cool if he was just like, yeah, and just killed him?
I don't think he'll kill him.
Damn, they're...
What if he did?
They're only 50 feet.
What he might be able to do is he might be able to get us all away.
You guys are too spread out for that.
It's also true.
So, the best I could probably do is a cheetah. And then I can only get 50 feet, though.
Can she get up to, like, are they in another doorway?
Yes. So basically, I didn't want to use the full map. But basically, you guys are in a 60-foot, 25-foot wide. Then there was a door with a hallway. You ran into that hallway. You were getting to the door that led to the big opening where the battle was, and he appeared in the doorway. So
he can see the battle then, huh?
the door is closed, but if you were open the door, then yes. Unless you guys left the door open.
I don't think we closed the door behind us.
In that case, yes, you can see the battle happening behind.
Who's winning?
Let's roll. It's been around.
Who was winning last time you checked?
There was 6 Vidalcan, 5 Unicrest.
So pretty evenly matched last time.
Ooh. 6 Vidalcan, 3 Unicrest.
Fuck. Why do we fucking suck?
Because the Vidalcan are extremely well trained and you're mostly commoners.
I could.
God, I can't believe you tried to kill me like that.
I had backup plans.
Bitch.
Bitch. You went after one of the most powerful people.
You're
I
the
know.
one who
I
sent
told you
us up
to.
here.
I told you to, for sure. That's why I had backup plans. Because I knew this was not a very, I won't say unwinnable, but not a likely winnable fight.
I mean, it's not a winnable fight for us right now.
It is not. But it is potentially an escapable fight.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And he's going to try his hardest because he wants that beacon.
I'm sure he does, that greedy bitch.
I'm not awake.
I noticed.
10 o'clock is my breaking point. I tried.
Okay.
What could I do outside of... Because
I didn't get a nap.
I have a question.
Could you get back to him, at least? That way, if this guy does show up, he can get us all out of here? Because I'm still hasted.
You just have to survive a turn of combat. I yell to you, and I go, come back to me. I can get us out of here. And then I yell to Philly, and I go, I need you to keep Gerolf alive and get back here.
Okay.
I guess what I
If
will
you
do
can
then.
do anything to keep him alive in the time being, with just using your movement, fucking do that.
Where is it? I know I saw it.
There's also a chance that, everybody else leaves and I don't. But also, Leothorn is a high-level caster, so... He has to make the check, though, doesn't he? Not me. I guess, no, he could also just dispel it, huh?
Where is it?
I don't
know.
think you can no, the person in the cage
Yeah.
can dispel it. That means you'd have to stick around for longer, though.
True. Not as efficient. I'm afraid of those nat ones you keep rolling.
It's been like 1, 2, 19, 20. Like, that's
And
where
they're
my
against
rolls
us.
have been.
And they're against us!
I don't know, Philly rolled really well on her stealth checks.
True. The stealth check that didn't matter, you mean?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I mean,
so here's what
they
I'm gonna
could've-
do.
They could have made a difference.
Because even if I back up my full movement speed towards him, I'm still about 90 feet away from
Gerolf,
Drolf, and I'm 100 feet away from.
the sovereign.
So I have a question because this is a 20-foot cylinder
Okay.
radius.
You about to moonbeam this bitch?
No,
No,
Oh.
because I don't.
that's a 5-foot sphere.
Well, because I also don't think Moonbeam has that.
Are you asking to come, like, pick me up?
Or I could do Moonbeam, because that also he's still within range on that. Because I was either gonna do Ice Storm or Moonbeam. Just to like.
I'd say Ice Storm, you would have to get Gerolf, probably.
Well, because I was hoping because Ice Storm is range of 300 feet.
Oh, in that case, you can do that.
Yeah. Moonbeam is 120.
Man, you think you could make him fail a saving throw? No shot.
Yeah, I know. It's a distraction
From what?
from him.
The
Because
one who's holding the beacon? You know, the one thing that's holding his life, basically?
Alright. So he's a caster, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take. I have a 20 in intelligence, so I'm gonna take my gander here and say he is probably not the highest level Constitution.
You can make that assumption.
Because if he's a caster, he's probably gonna put all this big stuff in like charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
You could make that guess. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna try Moonbeam because I feel like he'd be more dexterous than he would Constitution.
Okay, what is the save on that?
16. It is a con save.
Okay. 30.
You got a 30. Holy shit.
My-
But he still takes damage.
My guess is he rolled a 14 of the die. You tell me it was close?
That
Not
is-
too far off.
That is a 7. Where is it a 1? No, that's a 1. I had to double check because sometimes these 1s and 7s on my dice are
You're good.
eerily similar.
Concentration checks.
5. Damn, I rolled real bad.
He makes a good point. Concentration checks is Constitution. That's why he has good Constitution.
Okay. Next time I'm going for Ice Storm then.
You can use your movement to get closer to me.
And you do you?
Yeah, that's what I did. I moved back 30 feet and then I cast it.
Okay. And so how much damage did you take?
5 halved. I rolled real bad.
Okay.
It also shows his true form.
He is going to take a. I mean, only if he failed, but even then, this is his true form. You see, as he just looks at you, holds out his hand, and a glowing spear that resembles the one that was in the fireplace appears in his hand, and he just towards you.
Yeah, that's hot.
Toward you?
Yeah.
Hey, Gerolf, you're strong, right?
20? 20 hit?
Actually, I don't. Let me see.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Barely, but it does.
I rolled low.
Fuck. I should have swallowed that potion.
You're strong, though, right?
Yeah.
Throw the beacon. Play hot potato with that bitch.
You take 36 radiant damage.
What the Fuck.
This is a big bad guy.
Hey, but you can put your dude 30 feet back, bounce, and then move 70 back again.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's 100 feet.
You said 36?
No.
Yeah.
65 feet movement, right?
Well, he's still hasted, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can move, what, 30, 60, 90. You can move way more than 120 feet per round. You know that, right?
Well, he also has to sacrifice 15 feet of movement.
If he just,
If he just runs, he can get further.
Really?
Well, you don't have a bonus action move, so I guess technically.
if you action dash, you can get up to 140 feet.
Oh, but it's also your bonus
I
action
know.
to summon one, so
You
it wouldn't.
can use 100 and, you can move 160 feet per round right now.
So
Just
You
by
can get
using-
straight back to him
then I'll just do that.
on your turn.
Oh,
First,
fuck.
it's Philly.
I mean, you could also just run away because he can teleport. He teleports 120 feet, but that's metagaming, so.
He's also only 100 feet from you.
True.
Philly is going to try and dispel the force gauge.
So I got power word killed, and then I got force caged because I counterspelled the power word kill.
Philly isn't able to break the force gauge.
This is first restart session.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
fighting the sovereign
We started with the rally.
because Zion was like, "Yeah, we need to get the thing from the sovereign," and so we have the thing right now. We're trying to get away.
That brings you to the sovereign's turn.
Uh huh.
What the fuck? He just attacked me.
Legendary action.
What a fucking bitch.
Jinx Zion.
Okay, so I need
have
you
no
to
idea.
make 2 saving throws.
You have no
What the
idea how hard my heart was racing whenever he said, "I cast power word kill on you." I have
Wisdom
I have
saving.
100 HP, which means I am 1 HP off from being able to live that shit.
5.
5?
So are
5.
you dead?
You're
Dead
charmed.
No.
No, I'm in a force cage right now
Oh yeah.
because I counterspelled his power word kill.
You are frightened and cannot move this next round.
Are you fucking kidding me? You are a bitch. I don't like you.
Tell you right now, the collar of your shirt and the shadow of your chin perfectly line up every time you rock.
Nice.
He is going to pull out another spear, move it like this, and you see it kind of with different colors of energy.
You
As
fucked,
he just
bro.
twists, and you see this beam, probably about this thick around, going straight into your chest. I need you to make. Oh, that's an attack roll.
You're dead.
You're fucked.
I hate this game.
Philly, I told you to keep him alive, not try to break me out.
I hate this fucking game.
God damn it.
Wasn't expecting him to have the beam of the gods.
What are you talking about? Man just teleported 120 feet.
I swear to God, Giraffe always dies. He always gets, like, on the brink of death.
You're the tank that tracks. Are you raging?
No.
Not yet. I haven't got back to my turn. I tried to run away for the group.
It means you're taking full damage even if it's
Turn
piercing
back.
damage.
It's time.
I need a vacation.
So long as he doesn't do 206 damage to 206 HP, you won't be dead.
As this beam does 111 damage.
Oh my
He
god.
is down, but he is not dead.
As he picks up the beacon.
Shit. Thanks, Droff.
As Leothorn appears at the start of your turn.
Wait, no, you're not even dead, are you?
No, I'm down.
No.
Yeah.
He's down.
You're not dead, but you are down.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this happening.
Paleo.
What? Where are we?
Leo, we need
I'm
that
in a
cube
force.
really fucking
I'm
bad.
in a force cage right now.
Oh, right. I don't have Leothorn's picture in here yet. It's fine.
I'm in a force cage number 1. I got power word
Clearly.
killed.
Goodness gracious.
This is the sovereign. My friend's dead over there. We need the beacon
Why do you need the beacon?
because that's what's keeping the sovereign alive.
What? Oh, goodness. Your life is more important.
True.
Philly kind of goes,
So is his.
okay, But this is the time we're going to be able to be here. Yes, but that is an extremely powerful man. Even by my standards, is a threat. We should leave. His initiative is after yours, so you get to go first.
I can't do anything. I hold my action.
Okay. To do what?
To take my action if somebody takes over my dispels the force gauge.
Okay. What is your action if you do that? If it is removed.
Did you switch over your clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
How far away is
Like,
Straw
are we
from
gonna
me?
go home with wet clothes?
What?
How far away is Straw from me?
Natasha.
He is about 100 feet from you.
Can I move and then also take an action as holding my action?
As held action, you can move, do a bonus action, or an action. You can do one of the three. Leothran will say, I can get your friend, but we should get out and fight.
I agree. Let's not fight. Just take it from him. We can flee.
He has it. It's not going to be that easy.
Strength check.
I'm not strong!
The guy on the ground is.
It's very true.
Okay. So you hold your action.
I hold my action to. Fuck.
I can't heal. I'm arcane.
Bailey can.
Don't mind Jonathan arguing with a fucking god.
He's my teacher.
Still.
How far away?
As
is it?
you guys are seeing Leotharn, I'll
Oh,
say it as if you guys have never seen. He is
I'm gonna cast slow.
about 6 foot tall. No magic works through. You're gonna hold and cast slow. Heard that. He is a about 6 foot tall black man with white dreads pulled back into a ponytail behind, glowing white eyes, primarily white clothes, and he radiates just a sense of power. Also, just wisdom, and you almost can't help but feel like you can trust him. He just has that feeling to him. What was your initiative? You remember? Was it
Mine?
17?
16 or 17.
67. Okay, because I got a 19 for Leotharn. Let's try and get you out of here first. He's just going to do an 8th level dispel. Force cage
I
disappears.
need him to make a Constitution saving throw, I believe. It might be Wisdom.
Let me know
Pretty
which
sure
one.
It's Wisdom.
He absolutely passes. I rolled very high.
Lucky.
27.
Yeah, that passes.
I was about to say, I don't
Parry
think.
for initiative.
I was about to say, I don't think that would pass. That would fail regardless.
This is my problem with high-level spellcasters.
Yeah. But again, by the time you guys will fight him, you guys will have so many items. You guys will also be
I mean, no, but
I hope
counterpoint,
so.
he has legendary resistances, I guarantee it.
fair enough.
I hope
And so if you get him to fail, he could just say, no. And that's why I hate high-level casters.
I mean, technically,
High
if
level
I
High level
Anyway,
enemies.
yeah.
if I had prepared this beforehand, I did not. For something else, for polymorph, I could have had elemental bane, which would have taken away his legendary resistances,
That's a thing.
or at least it would have weakened his resistances.
No. So
I feel like.
his saving throws would be decreased by a d4, not his legendary resistances.
Okay.
But he is. What does he want to do?
What does who want to do?
Does
Does Leothon have legendary actions?
Oh gosh. I guess technically he would.
This is awesome.
I only have Leotharn built as a person right now, but he would technically, yes.
You're just teasing him. Gosh.
I'm not. Wasn't even paying attention.
here. I described.
Investigate. She's on the prowl now.
She's like, I heard. I think I heard.
This is
heard
Leah
something. What is it behind here?
My phone is on 1% battery.
Oh gosh. Okay. I have to think. Okay. Well, first,
Do you have a charger?
the Sovereign is going to use a legendary action to teleport 120 feet out of the room. Leotharn is going to use a legendary action to teleport Philly to Geralf. Going to use the legendary action to use Dimension Door to right up to Geralf. Now that brings it to you. Make a death saving throw.
Natural 20. Natural. Hey, wait a minute. You could have just said no to that.
Yeah, you could have.
Why didn't you just say no to that?
Bro, I forget that I can do that.
That's on you. That's not on me. You know your character at this
that,
point.
Like, just doesn't fucking click in my mind. 15.
15 won't pass.
Then we wouldn't have lost the beacon.
You're up.
There's nothing I can do because he's well out of sight by now.
Yeah, for you definitely.
I guess what I could do is I could go.
Part of me wants to just like keep summoning my fucking echoes until I catch up to him.
I don't think you're going to.
Just rip it out of his fucking hands.
Is he still hasted? Because he doesn't hold concentration on that.
That's a good
So
question. Let me check.
concentration never broke.
Or you want? That's what I'm saying. Like, just pick me up and I'll be like.
What was that?
You know what it was. My Sonic the Hedgehog run.
Okay, so I have a question. If I used... Well, no, because I still wouldn't be able to see him even with 30 feet of movement, could I?
What was that?
I wouldn't still be able to see him even with 30 feet of movement, would I?
You could dash as action and have 60 feet.
Yeah, but then I still wouldn't be able to see him, and if he's moving 120 feet away every turn,
True.
I need to be able to see him in order to cast Ice Storm to even get him to potentially drop it.
Also true.
So, I mean, technically, I could polymorph. Well, no, because I could just polymorph into a bird with like 60 feet of. I could polymorph. No, I could just wild shape into an eagle that has like 60 feet of fly movement and fly.
You would
after.
technically still be hasted when you're brought up.
And then I would be hasted for this round. So that would also give me 120 feet of movement. Because I think.
We were this close. We had it. Fuck. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass later if we don't get it now.
Yeah.
It's the first session, in fairness.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
It doesn't feel like the first session, number one. I've dealt with this for the past 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
We haven't been playing D&D for 6 years.
You.
We didn't even play D&D at first.
Challenge
Just
for
talking
True.
about you in general, bro. Your DM skills, you bitch. You're too good.
I didn't DM till senior year.
It doesn't matter.
What? So it's been...
You took
3,
a character who's probably like my beefiest character out of all my characters, and
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
if I
destroyed him in 2 things. Just
I mean, if I turn
You know, if
wild
we
shaped
wouldn't have
into an
legendary
eagle,
action attacked you. In all fairness,
and then used my action,
you could have just stayed up.
I could get 120
Fucking
feet
forget
with
about it.
fly speed because I can do that. And then if I'm hasted, I can still double that, right?
I'm like, oh yeah, I can just say
One more time. Sorry.
So, if I wild
Feels
shaped,
like
would I still be
legendary
hasted?
If you cast haste first. But you are not a moon druid, so you need an action to wild shape.
Yeah, no. Because my thought was I can at least get 120 feet and follow as an eagle if I dash.
How fast is your raven?
How fast is Raven? That's a great question. Well, my Raven can't do shit.
They can follow.
That is true.
What time is it?
It only has 50 feet of movement. I'd be faster as an equal.
Means you could travel 100 feet per turn if you're dashing, though.
It could travel 100 feet per turn if it was dashing. He's moving 120 feet per turn.
True, but...
Unless he uses a legendary action.
Oh yeah, he could do any of those as a legendary action. Yeah, which means... And you can do a legendary action after each of our turns.
He has a limited amount of legendary actions per round.
Yeah, we're
5.
basically what we're saying is we're not going to catch him. There's
Yeah.
no way. And if he's running from combat, then the combat's basically over.
True.
And Leothorn just says, "Get your friend up and let's get out of here. He's going to bring allies."
Fair.
Oh, he
And the
makes
last
a good
thing
point.
we want is the Sovereign with 2 guards.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
I'm so pissed.
Philly's like getting ready to cast. Wait, you can't. He is about 90 feet away, and that is a touch spell.
I'm so pissed right now.
Yeah.
Hey, he almost went out in 1 turn.
That's
If
not
I
why I'm
would've-
mad. That's not why I'm mad. I'm mad that I could have been like, fuck you. And I just feel so wrong to me that I can do that. It feels like, I mean, now, to be fair, I would have had 1 HP. And he would have been like, okay, well, fuck you. Legendary action.
I mean, Leothorn got back that turn, though.
It's true.
No, there's nothing I can do.
I hate
Okay.
myself.
And also, you were immediately after Leothorn.
That brings it to Philly. Philly is going to use a 5th level Cure Wounds on you.
Think you want to try it?
If you want to search for that motherfucker,
Is he just running straight?
can he see him?
Can we see him, is what I'm asking.
1 second. I'm joking.
Good.
Rude. You get 24 health back. As you wake up, you can see him turning around going downstairs.
God, do I want to do this?
What are you doing?
Technically, I'm so hasted I could chase him down because I can.
On your turn.
Yeah. If he doesn't make another goddamn legendary action.
As you see the man I described earlier, Leotharn, he kind of looks at Philly and goes, "You're stronger than you let off. Are you even wanting to come with us, or are you wanting to stay here?" Philly kind of looks back at you, looks back at Leotharn. "I'll stay." All right, grabs you and dimension stores you and him with his 2nd legendary action
That bitch!
back to Ducky.
And I'm still pretty much right next to Ducky.
Respectfully, I prefer to survive. As that brings you to the top of the turn. As Sovereign, you cannot see.
He does something, though.
I could have caught him. Just saying.
You have died. You already did.
For a good cause.
Rather see you live to fight another day.
Hey,
Who are you? Wait, why did I save him?
He's my friend. Remember, pretty much every mission you've sent me on, I've interacted with that guy.
Why? We can talk about this later. That brings it to you first.
I wait.
Okay. As that brings it to Leotharn, as he goes, "Are you just wanting to go back to the city, or are we wanting to leave altogether?"
Wherever you're taking us, I
Home?
don't really have...
Can we go
Are you
home?
wanting to get back to the rally, or are you wanting to leave altogether?
Do you guys want to get back to the rally? Yes or no?
We can see how everything played out.
Yes, but then we have the issue of being stuck in the city full of Vidalcan that want us dead.
Fine. Ugh. You guys all turn invisible. And he kind of pulls his hands like this, and you see his eyes flash a different... You see where his eyes were flash quickly as you guys all start to fly as well. Come on!
You are too strong.
As he pulls you... I didn't see what
He
happened.
said, I want one.
As he pulls you over, as you look down, you see that there is a huge fight going on between Renond and Unicrest. It's still going. I've been rolling very evenly for the actual blunt of the fight. But at this point, you see the male sovereign guard that had the symbol on his chest, bald with the black thing. He is full, hands out. You get the idea he's probably monk of some kind. Brawling with Fargone, who currently has
How far away would you say this guy is from me?
oh, way far away, like 300 feet, like
I was thinking because I could
Like
be.
exactly 300 feet? Because she can guess Ice Storm.
I would hit allies.
yeah. But you see Fargone with a deep yellowish orange aura coming out of his back. His sword, black, almost onyx, is expanded, almost 10 foot long, as he is swinging it
Unfortunately.
effortlessly, while this monk kind of like moves and dodges out of the way as they're fighting up close. As you see, as Theric is behind, just kind of keeping all the enemies away from Fargone. Theric does not have any of this exterior energy at the moment, but Matria does have this purple energy, and her hammer at the end has turned into a globe as she is turning, as she starts to fly for just a second and collapses down onto a group of Vidalcan. But you see up the female Vidalcan guard that you saw watching earlier is pulling back a large, heavy
Crossbow.
ballista.
Ballista.
Pulling back a heavy ballista and aiming it towards Luis as Matriarch goes over and smacks the ballista bolt out of the air as she starts to load another. Luis currently has a field of fire above, a field of ice on this side, a field of force on this side, protecting all the civilians the best that he can, while having a bright white aura around him, almost in the shape of wings. And as he plays his lute to keep these 3 separate concentration things going at the same time, his fingers are moving rapidly as you see that same white energy wraps over his fingers. There is bodies everywhere of both Unicrest and of Renond. Definitely more Renond to death, but Renond had more people.
Hell yeah.
It is
I'd like to hear.
very... It's very hard to tell who is winning and losing. But they are fighting. You guys, Leotharn will just say, we're at a safe distance. I could get us to the top of the tower and you could sit and watch. You could go and join them, or we can leave. If you choose to go back down there, I cannot interact with this plane's turmoil. At least not this part of it.
God, part of me wants to just drop down like a bad bitch.
I can do that.
At 24 HP.
I can just choose not to.
Yeah, you could choose not to drop down. Didn't he? Was it? Is he from the Freedom Lands?
No, that's...
So then how is he able to interact with the turmoil of that plane?
Because that was interplanar. It was something unnatural.
I feel like this is unnatural too. Do I still know about the planar energy that he told me about a while ago?
I mean, if
So then
I go down on
he
the
knows that it's
ground,
unnatural.
I can cast polymorph and then fight everybody.
You could. Or we could leave.
Do we want to stay is the question.
I got some healing potions.
You see as fire is spreading from the mansion you just left. There was no fire when you left, but there is now fire that you see smoke coming out of the windows.
I don't think it would be wise to stick around much longer.
What do you think?
Okay. We need to get the civilians out. It doesn't matter what civilians they are. It doesn't matter if it's Renond civilians or
I can only,
Unifist civilians.
with ease, take up to 10 people.
I will stay if you can save more people.
If what?
You can save more people. There's no reason civilians have to die because a government and a group of, for lack of a better term, terrorists, even though I was a part of them, are fighting.
I cannot help fight. I can evacuate. Oh, I can pull. I need a tree. Can you make a tree?
Let's see, can I make a tree?
Do you have Druidcraft?
I do have Druidcraft.
You can make a tree probably. Right?
It would take a couple rounds with Druidcraft.
I could, you just have to give me 12 seconds. Oh wait, like, a round is like what, a minute?
Around is 6 seconds.
How much does a healing potion heal?
2d4 plus 2.
I'm gonna drink 2 of those bitches.
Okay.
If you want to put me down and give me a couple rounds, I can. Or give me about 12 seconds, I can.
About 12 seconds could be casualties. Ah! Do I really want to call in a favor right now?
Can I craft a tree? I won't be able to check my spells here in about 5 seconds, but...
You're putting me in a weird predicament, Ducky.
My phone died. So I'm also in a weird predicament, buddy.
I don't have one out here.
Do you need an apple?
Charger right here.
Because I was about to say Brady has one.
That's, yeah. I don't have a wall plug in, but that's my charger.
I can do it, I'm just not supposed to. Ah. Queen, forgive me.
Katie is no longer in frame, by the way.
Huh?
Katie is no longer in frame.
Oop, my bad.
That probably means that this got moved and not that she moved. As you just all hear Leotharn under his breath go, Queen, forgive me. As he goes down to the ground, and
I immediately start making a tree.
he goes, no need. Creates about a 30-foot tall, 20-foot wide, large tree in the center of this town, just with a swipe of his hand. Don't ask, I can't tell. All of you, come here! Points at the people that
I cast
Luis is protecting.
Thaumaturgy. And I, on the ground, am gonna shout, any survivors? Come here now to get evacuated to safety.
As he does cast the tree spell, you guys all become visible again. And he goes, crap.
You're fine.
As he activates part of his eyes and his face turns into a very just different face. His outfit changes. Not supposed to be seen in places like this.
But they see us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna enter my Storm Avatar mode
Okay.
and Rage.
Okay, I'll say in the time you get down, you can do both those things.
Yeah, people got the
As you realize that he looks not like he is looking like your father, but just the way that he looks is very reminiscent of your father. Very druidic, but very firm, very serious is this disguise he puts on.
Big oof.
As he
She doesn't
lands, and
actually
the
do
three of
that.
you kind of
Four-
softly land
four
behind him.
homies.
If you are a survivor and you are part of the whatever, come here. As Luis kind of opens up part of the wall of fire as he lets the innocents go that direction.
If you are a civilian of Renond and choose not to fight, come here.
Make a persuasion check.
That is a 12 that I think I have a plus 9?
Okay.
So that is a 20.
Here, I have your stats. I can check. Ducky. Why is it snowing?
I think it's like.
It always snows. Constantly.
Oh, I was gonna say it's
That's
something
never
you
done
can
that for me
turn.
before.
No, it's something you can turn on and off on your profile.
Mine just, every time you refresh it, snows.
Mine doesn't. But that's because I turned that setting off.
Yeah, +9.
Plus 9, so 21.
21. Okay. Well, in that case, let me. Okay. As about, not a lot, but like 7 or 8. I guess I rolled 8. Come out and just kind of like put hoods up and try not to be seen by the guards and things.
I stop a couple people, and I go, "Is there anybody that's injured that would like to go to safety?"
Roll a d10.
8.
8.
Any kids, families, anything?
There is a small shop down the road, family owned. They locked themselves in the house. I don't know how they're doing, but I know that they don't want anything to do with this.
I book it.
I will follow him.
Leothorn goes, "You don't have long, okay?" As the tree opens up to a portal, and you can see forest on the other side. Come on! Yeah, keep going. As all, boy, of the 100 that came, there's only 46 civilian commoners that are still alive. Over half died. And let me roll to see how many decide to stay and keep fighting. 18. So 28 people are going into this tree as the other 18 kind of look back at Theric and Fargone fighting, and they draw their swords and go to them instead. As an additional additional 8, Vidal can kind of go in. As you go to the shop that they pointed at.
Mm-hmm.
It is locked. The door is locked.
I cast knock.
Okay. Opens up the door. And during this time, what are you two doing?
Oh, I said I was following him.
Yep.
Okay, you as well? Okay, so the store, as there is a storm avatar, really intimidating looking black tiefling.
I'm gonna roll charisma to make myself seem not intimidating.
Okay.
I was about to say I'm probably the most normal looking one here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're actually fine.
17.
17? Okay.
I can't see any text messages, baby, if you're texting me.
I'm looking.
As you kind of open up the door, there is a small boy and a small girl, and then 2 parents, male, female. As they're kind of like holding their kids and look up at you, and kind of like,
No. Hang on. We're gonna try to evacuate you.
where?
We have a friend outside. He's got a portal open. It's going out to the forest outside the city. We're trying to get as many people out as possible right now, just to.
As I said before, we weren't looking for war.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because Katie.
That is a 14 plus whatever my persuasion is.
Okay. Out of curiosity, was that the first or second?
Second one.
Okay.
The first roll was a 13.
Either way, both good. I just realized that she helped, he did not.
I think my persuasion's plus
I
8.
did this.
Your
To lie.
persuasion?
Yeah.
That's plus 9. We just check that.
Okay, cool.
I did this to fuck anybody up who tried to fuck with us.
So,
Yeah.
22.
As they kind of, the wife kind of looks at the husband and goes, "I don't think we have another choice. Let's go." As again, take the kid and they quickly move as.
Do you know of any other? I kind of stopped them before they actually like head out. Do you know of any other survivors?
I don't know, we've been hiding.
Okay, heard that.
As you kind of go, and Leothard, you can at least see like sweat forming. We're not supposed to hold this long. Come on!
Move.
As the family goes in, are you coming or not?
Yes. Boof.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're going.
As Leothard also kind of goes through as the tree closes.
So now there's a tree in the middle of the city, huh?
Yep. And that's permanent.
Can we see the tree?
I mean, you are nowhere near town anymore.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a forest.
No, the nearest forest is like
I'm gonna go to sleep in the car.
2 days away on airship. Like, it's pretty It is almost dead land in the area surrounding Renond. Let me catch my breath. Really not supposed to do that.
We're sorry about that.
And you call yourself not a hero.
I'm not supposed to be.
Well, look at you go. I guess I bring out the good in you.
Respectfully, I did it for you, not for them.
Seraphina's gonna start going through the survivors, seeing who's injured, who's not. I will say she's also started making more tea.
There's
and handing
40
it out.
people here total, plus the 4 of you.
Yeah, but she's using like a few mushrooms to make like a big thing of tea, and like she's handing out tea to people who seem injured.
I want to fly up and see where the fuck we are.
Yeah, as you fly up, it's pretty easy. As you kind of go up, you are down in the nature lands.
Okay.
You are probably no more than half a day travel to South Garnet.
Heard that. We can head back to South Garden. If any of you need help or anything like that, we have healing spells. We can heal you.
I'm already handing out healing tea. Everybody basically gets 44 plus 4.
There
Health
is a
back.
pretty much the Vidalcan and the Unicrest have completely separated, and you're kind of noticing this as one of the the daughter of the Vidalcan that you saved, kind of walks over to an older human lady. Sorry, we didn't want to do that. This old lady kind of looks down. Oh, I know. Takes the kid's hand. This had nothing to do with you, sweetie. Okay. Goes back over to the parents. That interaction, people kind of notice, and it kind of creates a little bit more harmony between the two groups.
I was about to give a speech if they didn't.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, motherfuckers.
I rolled well for... so I rolled...
Patience
Yes.
and understanding.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know how to put it. I guess harmony. I made a harmony roll. And it was above average, but not great. So it is as harmonious as you can expect after a battle between these two groups.
Mm-hmm.
You tend to the wounded. You help the people that you have. And you begin your half a day's journey towards South Garnet.
I will say I am gonna send the Raven ahead scouting just to be on the safe side in case there's like anything sketchy up ahead.
As you guys are traveling, you do hear a familiar. Above, you see an airship coming your direction. What time is it? Okay, we can keep going for a little bit longer. Not super long, but
Okay, Leothon, you're free to go home now.
I want to make sure that nothing attacks in this forest.
Is this forest important?
Yes. Well, yes. To put it simply.
Talk about it later.
I'm gonna cast Beast Bond on my Raven and send it up towards the airship.
As you fly it up
Is
towards,
that Captain's airship?
it's not.
Is it Cyrus'
Not-
airship?
As you fly up, where's my dogs?
I've heard about this.
Have I met Cyrus yet?
I don't think you would have. Wow, Kindles have such good battery life. I hate it for many reasons, but the battery life. I've been using it this whole time and it's still at 96%.
Dude, that's impressive because we started this at.
I
my phone
know.
at 96,
Like, that's
and
why I'm like, I may not
41.
like this Kindle for
I
some
started
reason.
my phone was at 8% when we restarted and it just died.
Yeah, my phone dies quick.
So
Do you charge it overnight?
My phone?
Probably why. That can burn out your battery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. your phone is only supposed to go. It's not supposed to drop below 30%, and it's not supposed to charge above 80%.
That's why when it gets to 80, it says like, is good.
See, my phone doesn't do that.
Neither does mine.
I have to charge it overnight though,
phone
otherwise
doesn't
it
have
won't
that,
get
sure.
charged all day and
It
it'll
It doesn't
die
give you the
constantly.
notification saying battery is sufficiently charged.
Nope.
Interesting.
As approaching, your Raven kind of flies up, and you just see the name across the front of the ship, the Sky Martyr. As you kind of go up, there is a bearded man, probably in his late 30s, early 40s, long tan coat, kind of pointing around directions, looking over, watching you guys. And you just hear, Hentus, make sure we have room for over 30. As you kind of see a furball kind of look up. I guess there is a lot of people. On it, Captain. And kind of making its way down.
Serafina's gonna look at the group and go, "We're getting picked up by an airship, everybody."
As you see as a man you are not familiar with, kind of puts his hand to his pocket. You see something gold kind of shimmer as he pushes it back in his pocket. Goes over to the edge and goes, Amelia, help me for a moment. Go ahead, Captain. The voice goes loudly. Hello, everyone. My name is Cyrus Gold.
Oh, we know who this is.
No, we have no idea who this is.
No.
They do.
We know who this is.
Actually, also Ducky would have heard of that because he was on the ship whenever they were talking about it.
It's true, yeah. My name is Cyrus Gold. I had a favor get called in. As Leothar kind of looks up and goes, now I can leave.
Was this his favor?
How
How does Leothar have a favor with Cyrus Gold?
Was it his favorite?
He said, do I want to call in a favor? I guess that was before he stood in the tree. So I don't know.
I'll be throwing over a ladder. There's not really a place to land. Is everyone healthy enough to climb?
She's gonna call up. Yes, I made sure of it.
All right, good. Get on up here.
I fly up there.
Yeah, you. No problem. You also just kind of fly up.
Actually, I grab her.
But I was gonna stay on the ground and make sure everybody else got up, especially the children.
Oh, you're good. I'm not doing that.
No, actually, I'll do that too.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. I'm
As
sticking with it.
the two of you kind of make sure everyone else gets up first. As you see that same furbolg at the top, you just see a furbolg with this kind of blue-gray fur and kind of ruffle on top, kind of like, okay, that's a family. That's like trying to keep track of everyone that gets on. And you see a darker skinned, a little darker than olive, with black hair, kind of going over and checking on the wounds and things, seeing that you did heal them, just kind of tends to remaining scarring and like just remaining damage. Sees you. Oh. Sure. Kind of keeps pushing.
Yeah, Serafina finally gets on board.
So you must be Evan's new favorite.
Who?
Your captain?
Oh, I thought you said Evelyn.
Is that not her name?
Mila?
Raya. Sorry.
I was like, what?
Evelyn used to be your name.
Yeah, I changed her name. I forgot about that.
I forgot that her name used to be Evelyn.
Yeah.
And how do you know exactly that I'm...
Oh, because I used to be part of the crew that my captain and your captain ran together.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean how you know me. Or that I'm...
I keep in touch.
Right, well... Yeah, I've heard about most of you as well. All bad things.
I don't think we've officially met. I'm Serafina. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, pleasure. And that woman kind of walks over to you while still kind of maintaining healing. My name is Amelia Haloheart. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
I am the healer on the ship. Up there is the captain, Cyrus Gold. Points at the furbolg. That's the quartermaster, Hentus Rootmaker. Then there is Meridel. As you see a half-orc woman approach. Marks make it?
I don't know.
We probably should have checked that, huh?
Kind of pats your shoulder.
Kind of forgot he was there.
I didn't.
You look so much like Dad.
What?
You look a lot like my dad.
Your dad's Marcus?
Yeah?
Oh, wow, he never told me he had kids.
That checks out. He walks off. So I guess starts to walk off. Meridel. The name's Meridel. Meridel Strongheart.
Giraffe.
Pleasure.
I fly straight up to the captain, by the way.
We'll come back to that in a second.
Fucker had kids, he didn't tell me.
Up in the crow's nest, you see a green-skinned individual with long ears kind of peek over. Do you need anything, Captain? No, Barton. You're fine. Stay up there. Sounds good.
I make my way towards Cyrus.
I called it first. I hit dibs.
I'm just gonna follow him just to make sure nothing stupid happens.
I hit dibs first.
You are very.
As you're
rash
starting to
and
walk
thinking, I
over, just
apologize.
poof, a big ol', and I will say it this time, a thick boy. That is a opalescent dragonborn. Kind of pops up, big old gut, but like beefy arms as well. How many people am I feeding? All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 40. 40. 40. He walks back downstairs.
Did you see that?
He's got some.
I flew straight to the captain.
As you are also making it that way, you'll catch up here in a
That's
second.
the fattest dragonborn I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's a thick boy. As you go straight up to Cyrus, kind of looks over at you. Hello.
Favor? Who called a favor?
Well, I think it was kind of a chain of favors.
Okay.
For me, it was called in by Niori, which you guys know is the captain that drove the Sky Cradle.
Got that.
She said that she owed someone a favor and was calling in my favor to catch that favor. She helped me bypass. I got randomly stopped by a Renond inspection. Her being Vidalcan had more leeway, got me out of it. At the time I had my wife is an elf. Could have been bad. So, favor called it.
Interesting.
I know your wife.
I know you do.
Yeah.
How's Marcus?
I don't know.
It's unfortunate. Used to be my first mate.
I know.
Hope he's doing well. His daughter's doing a good job taking his place, though.
He's doing well. I just don't know where he is right now, and I doubt very seriously he's hurt. Or if he's hurt, he's fine.
Well, let's hope that's true.
No, last
He's
we
got
saw-
his tricks. He's got his ways of getting out of things.
He was in a city full of Adulkin last we saw him.
Oh, crap. You went to the rally?
Yes.
Oh, that was dumb. No offense.
Oh, trust me, we met the Sovereign. I know it was stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he tried to cast power would kill him.
Oh, yeah. Sovereign killed me. Well, indirectly.
He tried to cast power would kill me.
Oh, well, see, I stayed dead for like a couple years.
I counterspelled it.
Oh, well, I wish I could have done that.
And then he force caged me.
Honestly, it was kind of terrifying. I'm not scared.
No,
Very
I mean, I haven't met the Sovereign personally, but I've met some of his far light goons, whatever. And they did kill me, like, actually. Like, I was dead for a couple years, like I said.
Yeah, I think your wife preferred it that way.
Well, I'm starting to think the same thing.
What do you got against this guy?
I don't know. I'm fucking, I have a thing for my
You
captain.
are?
She's my captain.
I'm sorry.
She's my captain, so, like, you
Yeah.
fuck over my captain, I kind of
And I'm your captain's husband.
Yeah, I kind of have an animosity towards you.
I don't.
Fucked her over.
I don't hold other people's
How do you fuck
trifles
her-
with
fuck her
other
over?
people against them.
Hmm?
How'd he fuck her over?
Well,
So long as you don't create problems with me, I
we
don't
didn't
create
fuck her over,
problems
but
with you.
kind of just ditched her, so.
I
How did
prefer
he,
to
how did he
remain.
ditch her?
That is not what happened.
From from what I heard, she's the one who ditched him.
Maybe I got the story backwards. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe we can go into that at another time whenever
It was
we
like
don't
one-
have
the one shot was a
40
long
guests.
Time ago.
It is
point.
a lot. I did what I could.
I appreciate it. That's a lot of people saved.
Oh yeah, she wanted revenge. That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I choose the more passive lifestyle. Luna, lay down.
Didn't know anyone else. I get that.
Well, hopefully we can get along. Typically, never mind. You'll find out.
Hey, why didn't you throw that candy wrapper at him whenever he killed you?
Because I probably would have. Jesus Christ. Really good aim.
Who did that one? Was that Zion?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Here, look, you've got 4 shots, buddy.
Oh, I have one. These are mine.
But we'll get these people to South Garnet. But
About to scattershot that bitch.
things got I caught 3 out of the 4. I caught 3 out of the 4.
Which one did you miss?
I don't. The third one. I.
You really want to try punching me in the tit, buddy?
That was the face. Jesus.
Raya
that was the tit.
Oh. My bad.
Raya was forced to evacuate North Garnet.
That's good.
I'm not sure of her current location, but I did inform her that I was picking you guys up, and she asked me to take care of you until she could find somewhere.
Yeah, I bet the captain's fine.
I think she's fine, but it was a. I think that they knew that North Garnet is where we were meeting, because pretty much immediately after those ships took off, there was a military response to North Garnet. I think everything's fine. I don't think there is any major destruction. We could go through the portal in town and find out, but that's up to you guys.
I think it would be wise to avoid any more militaristic action for the moment.
I like her.
I'd rather not perish.
Completely understandable. Let's make sure these 40 people also don't perish.
I mean, I agree
that.
in some sentiment, but also in the same sentiment, what if people are injured?
Yes,
What
but
if
we
people
don't
need
really
help?
have the capacity to take on more innocents right
I
now.
mean, if we're
it-
going through a portal, we can take the portal back, too.
They are very proud of the fact that they consider their town one town. I'm sure there's already people going back and forth. But if that's what you feel like we need to do, I'm currently asked, at least for these two. I don't know you, really.
Howdy.
But I at least am obliged to these two to make sure that they stay okay. So you're stuck with me for a little bit.
There are worse people to be stuck with.
I appreciate that.
There are infinitely worse people to be stuck with.
Do I know Hanson?
Marital,
Fucking sovereign.
let's go. On it,
What
Captain.
are you talking about me?
Do I know Hanson?
No,
Yeah, you would.
she was more thinking of
Where's
any
Hanson?
Vidalcan, really,
Oh,
outside
crap.
of
Would
the
you?
civilians.
Because he was part of the Unicrest.
Yeah, but he was from the Freedomlands first.
I was also from the Freedomlands first.
So you would know Hanson from the Freedomlands.
But then I was also part of the Unicrest. My question is...
I'll say yes, you would know. You would know.
He wasn't at the rally then.
He was not at the rally.
Okay. Do I know where a Unicrest base is that he would have been at?
You know where the primary Unicrest base is. You are not sure if they will be returning there.
I mean, I assume that Hanson probably would still stay there.
That is fair. That is pretty far up, but that is the next stop. That is a good next stop.
Yeah, that is put on our list.
Um,
Ever growing list, I guess.
yeah.
Just go back to your main base, and
Get Hanson. That's it.
okay.
Apparentus.
That's the only person that we really need.
Okay. So, go to South Garnet, do what you need to do there, then head to Apparentus.
Unless you have something else we want to do. I just
So,
probably should pick up.
we have a few options with going to Apparentus, but we can figure that later. Let's get to South Garnet.
We need a few options going to Apparentus.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a bad idea to fly over Renond at this point, and that would be the direct route. But we can talk about that more.
Yeah, you got a point, actually.
But let's get to South Garnet, and we'll figure that out before we leave. As you guys begin to make your way.
How are we going to fly over Renond? Isn't Renond in the top left corner?
I mean, yes, but okay, so...
And the Freedomlands are in the bottom right. And Apparentus is in the middle, right? Am I wrong?
Apparentus is above Renond to the right.
Is it on the same
South
continent
Garnet
as
is
Renond?
below Renond to the...
Interesting.
So it's like, here's Renond, here's South Garnet, here's Apparentus.
I thought Renond was in the top left corner.
It is at the top left corner. Everything is in the left, basically. Everything important is in the left.
Really?
Yeah. The Freedomlands is on the right, and then there's the Wastelands on the right, but both the Naturelands and Civil Cornel are on the left.
Interesting.
But as you guys make your way to South Garnet, that is where we'll pick up in 2 weeks.
Nice.
This is a good week to do it because we have Frosty Auction next week.
I don't want to talk about it.
Me neither. But
Oof.
we will pick up here in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a follow. We may end up switching to YouTube soon if we can figure that out. So go check out our YouTube. And in the little slideshow thing, I guess directly below me, it shows all our other things where you can find us. So if you like what you saw, please check us out a little bit more. We will see you guys in the next one. Oop, and our stream manager's gone.
Big oof.